Hello, everyone, and welcome to this morning Vinyasa practice. My name is Anna from Akashic Awakening, and I'm collaborating today with my husband Chris from Bastien.Health. He's going to lead you through this beautiful Vinyasa practice that he created, and it is meant to be energizing and strengthening to get you ready for your day ahead, best done in the morning. And so, if you're in a seated position, we're going to take a few minutes just to ground. Taking a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. On your next exhale, imagining that you are growing roots out of your root chakra, out of your hips, down into the earth beneath you. Grounding you, helping to balance not only your energy, but your body. Vinyasa practices are very strengthening. They help us to create balance in the muscles, in the mind, in the body, and energy fields. Alrighty, and if you are ready, you can rise to your feet, bringing this connection to your roots with you. Coming to the top of our mat, feet hips width apart, mountain pose. And we're going to begin by circulating the energy of our chakra system with our breath. So bringing our hands, palms facing up in front of our hips, and with our inhale, raising our hands up and up to the sky. And on the exhale, bringing the arms around and down, circulating that energy through your auric field. And continuing like this a few rounds at your own pace, bringing the energy up through the chakras on your inhale and down and around your aura on the exhale. Amazing. Okay, we are going to begin our first sun salutations flow. Bring your hands high up to the sky, looking up, stretching through the spine, and dropping down, forward fold, reaching towards your feet or the ground, stretching through your low back and the back of your legs. And now halfway lift, straightening your back, looking forward. Exhale and drop back down, stepping into plank, holding for a second. Chaturanga, dropping down to the ground and pushing forward into upward dog. Deep breath in and pushing back to downward dog. Stretching the ankles, stretching the heels of the feet back towards the earth. Strengthening the back, straightening the legs, and getting a nice stretch through the whole back of the body. And step forward to the top of your mat, doing a forward fold at the top of your mat, and rising, bring your arms with you up to the sky. Deep breath in, feeling the stretch in your spine, and exhaling, arms by your side, coming back into mountain pose. And we're going to circulate our energy for 3 more rounds of breath by putting the palms face up at the root of our chakras and raising it up through our chakras with our inhale, up towards the sky and down and around for our exhale. 2 more rounds at your own pace. And with your next inhale, bringing your arms back up towards the sky, stretching through the spine, and exhaling, forward fold. Straightening the legs as much as you can, feeling the stretch in your lower back. Halfway lift, straighten your back, look forward, and forward fold, folding deeper than the first time. Inhale, stepping back into plank, holding for a second, feeling the fire stoking within. Chaturanga, lowering to the floor, pushing forward into upward dog, and back into downward dog. Feeling the stretch through the whole back of the body. And with your next inhale, three-legged dog, raising your left leg up into the air. You can do a few hip circles, strengthening, loosening, stretching this hip. And with your next inhale, step it forward between your hands. Warrior one. Bring your hands up towards the sky, feeling the strength through your rooted legs, tuning into the roots from the meditation at the beginning. And we're going to do a little back bend crescent lunge. You can either put your hand on your back leg for support or simply arch backwards, stretching through the side and the front of the body. And now we're going to deepen our stance and come into warrior two. Feeling the strength, pushing forward onto our front foot, pushing the left knee, out towards the left. Breathing deeply, feeling the strength of your body as you breathe and hold this pose. And now for a bit of challenge and a bit of play, we're going to come forward into warrior three. So you're going to step towards the front of your mat, standing on just your left leg, and raise your right leg as straight as you can out behind you. Now you can keep your hands on the ground, or you can rise up, extending your arms out in front of you, or even out behind you if you have the balance. Remembering your roots, anchoring into the steadiness and the balance of your roots through your hips, through your legs, through your feet, into the earth. Deep breath in, and exhale. You can bring your right foot back to the mat, forward fold. We're going to step back into downward dog. Pressing back, and right into it with the other side. Right leg up, three-legged dog. Doing a few hip circles here, stretching and strengthening the hip and the hip joint. And on your next inhale, stepping your right leg up in between your two hands, rising up into warrior one. Breathing deeply, feeling the strength of your steady breath in your body. And we are going to come into crescent lunge. So you can either arch your back and do a back bend, or you can bring your left arm to the back of your left leg and stretch back, stretching through the front or the side of your body. Deep breaths, feeling the stretch in your ribs as you inhale even deeper. And bringing it forward into warrior two, deepening your stance, pushing your right knee over your right foot, pushing the right knee out to the right so you can see your big toe if you look down. Feeling the strength and the balance in your body. And now coming forward onto your right leg for Warrior 3. Bring your left leg behind you, your hands to the ground to balance, and raise your left leg up. Raising your left leg, straightening it as much as you can, raising it as high as you can. And if you are ready, you can bring your arms forward or out behind you, whatever version. Feeling the strength, the stability, the balance of your right leg. If you fall out, that's okay. Deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, bringing your foot to the top of the mat, standing tall. Deep breath in through the nose. And on your next exhale, bringing it back into a forward fold. Stretching through the back of the legs and the lower back. And you can begin to walk your feet back into a downward dog. Alrighty, and from downward dog, we are going to come down into child's pose. Knees to the edges of the mat, feet together, and pushing back. Keeping your arms shoulder width apart. And breathing deeply here. Slowing back down the breath and the heart rate. Feeling the stretch through the hips, through the shoulders. One more deep breath in and out. And we are going to transition onto our backs. Come to a laying position on your back. Bring your knees together, and we're going to be doing a spinal twist. So keeping your knees together like this, we're going to first drop them over to the left side of your body, bringing your right arm extended out to the right. Breathing deeply, feeling the stretch in our ribs. Breathing deeply into the ribs. Feeling the stretch and the release along your spine. And you can look to the left to stretch through the right side of your neck. Or you can look to the right to stretch through the left side of your neck and twist through the upper spine and your neck. Alrighty, and strengthening the core, we are going to raise our knees back up and drop them over to the left side or the right side of our body. Extending our left arm out to the left. Breathing slowly and deeply, feeling the release along our spine. And again, you can look to the left to twist through the spinal neck, or to the right to stretch out through the left side of the neck. One more deep breath here. And strengthening the core, raising our knees back up and lowering them down, Shavasana. Bringing your feet comfortable, hips width distance apart. Laying your arms out to either side. Breathing slowly and deeply. Nurturing your body with your breath. Giving thanks and gratitude to your body. Honoring yourself for the strength and the balance you have cultivated today in this practice. And you can use this space and this time to set an intention for your day ahead. Alrighty, one more deep breath in and out. And we're going to come to a seated position to close out this practice. We're going to do a single round of the chant Om, the sound that created all of creation, all of the universe, all of us, anchoring us back into this God source frequency. Deep breath in through the nose, and on your exhale, Om. Namaste.